Εξομολογήστε το Κύριο διαγρατός, αλληλούια, ότι στον αιώνα το έλεος αυτού, αλληλούια.
No, I do. Oh, you do? Why do that? Give me the mic back now.
Come.
So in conclusion,
Hi.
Not retaliation.
and if you see from the non-humanity of anyone, say
We pay jizya, it's good, yeah?
So if you insult me, for example, I don't have to insult you.
Beautiful. So, hiya.
I've already said to you, stop harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
No.
I'm not harassing
I've
you.
already said to you.
Okay, so we'll just stay in. We'll go on our stand then.
who said, "Oh Mary, certainly God for unprecedented."
We're trying to. Dawood's gonna have an interesting point. Huh? They are.
Sister of Hannah, the father was not a man of evil, nor was her mother unchaste.
So, for example, if you call me no, but you mentioned something about the slapping. If you call me a jahil, for example, I don't have to respond to you with an insult. I can just say, God bless you. And that's all the verse is about. Yeah. In case you wanted to know.
Do you really?
If you're trying to, for example, kill me, I can defend myself if I needed to. Oh yeah, that's my jam. Make it louder, by the way, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, just push it towards the Christian stand as well. Yeah. I really want the rich cross right next to me.
I do think that your speaker is a bit too close to our table. Just saying.
Hey bro, do you want to continue our conversation that we initially had about Tawhid? No? Smash it, I guess.
Very well.
Indeed, I am the servant of Allah.
We'll see what happens.
Continue the scripture that you made me a prophet.
I just ask for one thing. Proof. Whenever they bring a claim, I want to see it in the text. That's all.
Let's go back. Yeah, God bless, man. Good luck.
You know, because I can say in the Quran they're flying dragons, but if I can show it to you in the text, then it doesn't mean anything.
Do you want to have a discussion about Tawhid? Do you want to have a discussion about Tawhid, bro? No?
Made me dutiful to my mother.
Okay, man. That's great.
My quote is meaningless. So whatever he's telling you about Melchizedek saying I am. Oh, you can't actually. Sorry?
Leviathan, there's unicorns as well, like.
No. That's not what I mean. That is in the Bible, and you can pull out the Bible and show it in the text. However, when they say things like Melchizedek said I am.
I'm happy to speak to you.
You're happy to speak to them?
No, I don't mind. I'm open, man. I'm relaxed. Like, I'm chill.
So,
Sure.
do you mind to go to the side and speak?
We'll go to our stand,
Do
yeah?
you mind going over there if you don't mind? Is that okay? You see that red phone? You stand right there if that's okay. You mind?
No worries.
Oh, you do mind? In that case, so do we.
Turn it off.
Why?
Yeah?
Just be chill, man. It's everyone normal.
Yeah? We are. Oh, you cool to like stay with them? You just
No, I'm happy. I'm just saying from like a perspective.
We're having a civilized conversation.
I mean, I tried to, but you didn't. You threatened me.
we haven't made it on
Do you want
civilized
to speak
yet.
to them?
So, hold on.
Do you want to
So,
speak to them or do you want to speak to me?
So, can I just confirm one thing? I bear witness to the fact that I tried to engage with a conversation with him, and he threatened to beat me up. I asked a question about Tawhid, he threatens to beat me up.
doesn't sound very civilized.
Because apparently, you don't engage with philosophy.
Do you want to move away now?
Do you want to?
Do you want to move over?
I don't want to speak to you guys. So this is harassment, right?
Really?
Right.
Is that the definition of harassment?
Yes. When
I'll tell you what. I've got an idea, guys.
Yeah.
Right,
What are we gonna do?
If I feel like I'm struggling,
Yeah.
I can do
Holla,
it
yeah?
doctrinally,
No worries.
and I want some help.
But I want to discuss about Tawhid.
Just don't let him tell you. No, don't worry about that. Okay? That's fine. No problem.
But I just got a question. Do you mind if we have a discussion
No, I don't
afterwards?
want to have a discussion.
Why not?
Finish it.
Why?
I don't need to give a reason. Just move away.
Why do you not want to have a discussion?
Okay, just stick. Okay, yeah. Okay.
We will ask. We could answer any question about the Bible, right? And we will answer any question about the Bible, and we just want to ask a question about the Quran, We want to answer a question about Tawhid.
Do we have to speak to you?
You don't have to, but when you advertise yourself as an open stand at Leicester Square,
It said ask us about Islam. My friend, we're here to ask about Islam. Unless you want to like erase that and just say minus the guys from that table.
yeah, I mean, what's the symmetry breaker between people that you wouldn't speak to and the people who you will?
Oh, by the way, I find it slightly ironic that we were told not to record, but then Homeboy's recording and Homeboy's recording. That's fine.
Smile for the camera.
One,
So what is the symmetry breaker?
one God.
So what is the symmetry breaker between
One
people
God,
who
guys.
you won't speak to?
Well, 3 persons.
Yeah, 99 attributes.
We could potentially
One.
just preach to the camera. So, guys, we're here to ask about Tawheed. We want to know about Tawheed because apparently on that tent stand, it literally reads in English, not in Arabic. It reads, ask us about Islam. So we're here to ask our friends about Islam, but unfortunately, I see like, I don't know, 20 Muslim dudes, and 0 of them have the level of hikmah to engage with us.
Do you guys get paid or do you get trained, PR training?
I don't know, maybe. They get trained to just stay silent.
This is the offer I
Seems
posed to the
that way.
camera. You can bring up a point, anything against the Christian paradigm, our beliefs, what we ultimately would contest against Islam, then we simply want to ask a question about Islam. That's very simple.
Here, please. Right here.
Oh, wait, yeah. Do you know why they're doing this though? It's because they can copyright our music, the music.
Huh?
It's because they can copyright the music.
Ah, I see.
How you doing, boys? Yeah, they can. That's why they do it. How you doing, boys? You alright? Very nice.
Silence when we are here talking with you. It doesn't quite make sense.
I mean, last time we discussed, you invited me to your YouTube channel, did you not?
No?
O my Father, indeed there has come to me of knowledge. that
Oh,
which
call the
is
police.
unto you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think the police would be a good person to call. Yeah.
I mean, when we call the police, both sides will be heard.
Yeah.
And when
I
you
can call the
threaten,
police on that noise,
so when you threaten us and use ample equipment, which is against the regulations of this park, right? You would get talked to by the police as well.
O my Father, do not worship
Bring it over here. Yeah.
Yeah, bring that shit close.
Can you bring it here? Is
the
that
most
okay?
merciful.
Yeah.
Turn it all the way up.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. So it continues. Are you able to answer any of our questions? Oh no. Oh, so you're just all gonna go into the tents. All right. Well, there is a hadith that does say that Islam began as something strange, and in the end times it will return, slithering back into its hole like a serpent does between 2 mosques. So I guess you guys are living that out today by slithering under that tent.
Or Quran 48, where it says that the pagans considered the Quran a fairy tale.
I do
Allah
personally,
said,
and
"O
I'd like to know
John,
if you can defend it
take the
potentially.
scripture with
If not, then that's fine.
And we gave him
But
judgment
I don't know if your
while yet
dawah can be
born.
very effective if you're just blasting out things that no one can actually understand. Maybe there's some power in that recitation. If you
explain it to us.
Have a jahil come
And
past
affection from
and
us
then he'd be
and
enamored
purity.
by what you're
He was
presenting
fearing of Allah.
without knowing what it is. But it's not a problem. If people come over not recognizing what the information you're trying to give them is, and you rope them in that way, is that a good way of maintaining a stable Muslim? That's why I heard that most Muslims are
Oh, he's preaching at our side.
Disobedient tyrant.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, he has all right to. So very quickly, he's preaching at our stand. So I think it's very reasonable then, if that's considered harassment, we give the courtesy back and we stay with you.
I think it's a fair trade.
Yeah, that's a fair
We can
trade.
go over there, and then we can stay here.
Yeah,
Fair trade. Just saying.
yeah, I think it's
Look,
a good bargain.
scaring people. I'm just saying, to do your job more effectively, maybe you might want to.
And mentioned
What's up to you?
Muhammad in the book
It's up to
the
you, Yani.
story of Mary.
Do what you like.
And she withdrew from
Completely
her
up to you.
family to a
But
place
that's good,
called
actually.
Peace.
That's Surah 19. I recognize that. Don't forget about it, by the way. But it's talking about Mary withdrawing from her family to a place in the east. Why is Mary doing that? If she's like potentially pregnant, wouldn't it make more sense to be with her family as opposed to away from them? Does Allah let you know why that's the case by any
And
chance?
she took in seclusion from
No? Oh.
Oh, we see a
You're
smile.
about to form an answer. Come on. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I'm listening to the Quran.
Oh, you are. Okay, awesome. So,
Well, maybe the 20 Muslims on the.
it makes it smell, which is great. How do you feel about the fact that Surah 19 borrows very heavily from Luke verse 1 and also some Gnostic Gospels?
She said, indeed.
Is that okay with you? Because the Quran is like new revelation, right? Confirming what came before. But how can it decide between confirming what is, for example, canon within Christianity and then what is known to be Gnostic and heretical? Does Allah confirm heretical texts or only the true texts? What do you think?
The Syriac Gospel, the Saviour Gospel, the Gospel of Thomas, the Photo-Evangelical James.
Go do squats instead.
Like, so, for example, what would be the symmetry breaker from the truth found in the Gospel of Thomas, which was the clay pigeon story, and the transgender verse found in the Gospel of Thomas as well? Because if we were to like conclude the Quran dilemma actually affirming the Gospel of Thomas, wouldn't it then suit that the Quran is affirming a verse actually allowing for the permissibility of transgenderism? Like, what's the Al-Qaeda position that you hold to about transgenderism? Well,
I'm guessing the smile means he agrees.
so like men who dress up like women will be entering the gates of heaven, correct? Oh, you nodded.
Okay, so we have confirmation that since the Gospel of Thomas includes some verses that talk about women becoming men to gain the kingdom, then if the Quran borrows from that, it must also in some capacity affirm that idea.
And it is a matter already.
And he agrees. Fair enough.
So let's also follow this theological conclusion as well. So like if we say that your morals derive from the ontological nature of Allah, would this then mean the moral ontological nature of Allah encompasses transgenderism?
Smile if you agree. Oh, wait. That's a smile.
Smile. It's sunnah.
Interesting. The moral ontological nature encourages the idea of being able to transform your sex. Okay, sounds good.
Something? Oh no, I'm with them. Go with them. Are you with them? Okay, I don't.
And the pains
Oh
of
no, he does
childbirth
need something. He
drove
needs
her to the
answers
front of the
from
Prophet.
you. You see that beard? The beard correlates
I wish I
directly
had
with the
died
amount of hikmah
before
you
this
have.
and was
And
in
from what I can
heaven
tell,
with
besides that gentleman over there, you have the second biggest beard here.
Let's see what's going on.
قد جعل ربك تحتك سريا.
We don't like
And the whole
He
world.
called her from below her.
But could this be achieved under Islam? But can that be achieved under Islam?
Sorry?
Do you believe that could be achieved under Islam?
No.
No. Okay. So which
This is the Prince of Peace.
exactly? So we.
But I love my Muslim brothers and sisters. I really do.
Oh, no, we're
Love and
Christians.
respect. Assalamu alaikum,
Yeah.
shalom. It's coming from a place of
Upon you,
love.
Okay.
like fresh
That's fair.
dates.
Well, he comes out of ignorance,
Yeah. She's not up on the hook.
but he's against that. He's for ignorance because ultimately he won't answer my question. So will you answer my question?
That was a nod. So how will you answer?
So like
With
substance.
expressions or with words? And by the way, your hand keeps falling down. Bring it up to get my face, otherwise you're gonna get my chest.
And if you see from the
And you know, I mean, like,
light
this might be haram according to some school. I don't know. Should I cover myself or you're fine getting my chest?
so I will not
Okay,
speak
you
just
to
shaved
Seems
his
you are.
any man.
Oh, homeboy, I thought you were over there. Go back.
I've also got a question. So, like, in terms of the symmetry breaker between heretical gospels being confirmed truth in Scripture, would this also mean that the Gospel of Thomas in its entirety is true? So, like, for example, the transgender story in the Gospel of Thomas, would this be confirmed under Islam?
Unprecedented.
No? Fantastic.
Well, you guys are doing a great job here. I feel like I got more intelligent by coming here. I learned so much.
You might need to turn it up. Yeah, turn that up, crank it up to 100. Yeah. So this a quick statement under Islam, right? So, just to confirm. Oh, he's recording me now. Homeboy, get a good stance. Okay, yeah, get that in. Get that in. Now, again, I just want to confirm to the camera, who hasn't been rolling for the whole time, they threatened me to beat me up, right?
They don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah, so they threatened to beat me up. So now ultimately what we're doing is we're just interrogating Islam's stupid claims about history, right? So we're just interrogating them until they actually give us an answer. Because they are like pulling on blast
It has given me the
Surah
scripture,
Maryam,
made me a prophet.
which is a verse that poses ahistorical claims
Yeah.
about the apostle of God, supposedly, who's actually the son of God, who is fully God, who possesses the divine essence.
Talking from his cradle, affirming that he is a
He has
prophet,
made me blessed
but
wherever I
strangely
am.
not the Messiah.
He has enjoined upon me prayer
Ugly.
and
Bro,
zakat,
homeboy, I was
as long
asking
as
you a
I
question
remain
before.
alive.
Oh, he's not going to speak to me.
Get me too. Oh, yo, it's unraveling. The strings unraveling.
Hey, hold on. It's a magic
He
trick.
made me dutiful to my mother.
There you are.
But he has not made me
Don't worry,
aversion
we're
to
not
my
here to
mother.
kidnap anybody.
Or poison people.
Huh?
Or poison anyone.
Or poison anybody. Yes.
But let's see what this... Oh, yeah.
And peace is
Hi there,
on
my
me
friend.
the day I was
I have
born,
questions about Islam.
and the day I
If you
will
want, like, your friend
die,
wouldn't
and the
answer
day
me.
I am raised alive.
So, would you ask me by any chance?
Oh, sorry, mate.
Oh,
Okay, he's gone away. Huh? Oh, so what religion are you from? Oh, you're an agnostic. Pardon?
Why you don't go outside? Why you step on church?
Pardon?
Oh, now you want to talk. Oh, wait, so he has answers now. Okay, awesome. So, the questions that we had before. Do you mind providing answers for them? Oh, you're going to leave me now? You were talking just now. I want to hear your voice. I'm sure it sounds great like that. Can I hear it, please? Oh, what? So you...
One boy. Is God being composite actually demonstrates it's impossible for the contingency argument to work. Yeah, he's going to give you the contingency argument. It doesn't work because it's God's composite. It's God's made out of parts, essentially.
If you want to talk to him, talk to me too. No?
No.
Why not? Yo, listen, he likes you, man. He talks to you and records you. But me, he just ignores me. Look, I know I'm ugly. So, look. I know I'm ugly. But, Bob, am I that ugly? Am I that ugly that I hold an answer from this man?
No, man. Go on, Sheikh Uthman was here, man.
Yanni.
He was pretty good looking, man.
Yanni. Habibi, come on, man. Give me an answer. Come on, Yanni.
We're not getting Yeah, I just want to say something very quickly. So whatever classical theist argument he poses for the existence of a god doesn't work for Allah here, because Allah is made out of parts. So, for example, I'm going to ask him the question, he won't answer. So, the speech of Allah...
You worship Plato, yeah?
Huh?
Go home and pray to Plato.
Huh?
Go home and pray to Plato.
So when you pray to Allah, it's like a Lego set. Yeah, we'll have a discussion. I mean, I'm trying to have a fruitful one.
This is the reality of the Christians. That they just want to like interrupt.
I'll be honest, right? I initially came here to discuss about Tawhid. He threatened to beat me up. So now I'm just trying to be a menace to him so that he at least does not engage with any fruitful discussion.
You didn't have anything to do with
Wait, what'd you say?
Huh?
I didn't hear that.
Oh no, I'm fasting, don't worry.
Repeat
Alhamdulillah.
that again, please. I didn't hear that. Why are you only talking to him? Talk to me too.
Bro.
I want to hear your voice.
Yeah, so I just want to confirm this, right? So any classical theist arguments you pose against your God existing?
Can I ask about Islam, or it's only you guys can?
Only me.
I ask questions for Islam. Can I ask about it? Is that cool?
Not really, my friend. You're interrupted.
Interrupting who? You?
Oh yeah. No.
Okay, well, my friend, beforehand, okay, you talking to me, I was talking to him now.
Yeah, so homeboy, I've just got a question. So the classical theist arguments you'd pose against your atheist friend.
Mentally unstable.
No, this is basic philosophy. So Allah is made out of parts, right? And we understand that God by necessity has to be divinely simple. So him posing classical theist arguments.
Greek gods, yeah.
Yeah, and you worship a God that's made out of a Lego set.
So they're using philosophy. There's basically
Yeah, basic philosophy that their philosophers didn't understand.
It's based on philosophy. They don't have any.
Wait, so when you say God is Akhed, when you say God is one, this is a metaphysical claim, correct? Because you understand, when you see a guy getting stabbed on the street and you question that. Yeah, so what is philosophy? Could you define philosophy?
Why are you so desperate like this?
I have questions about Islam. You answer them. Listen, so far, for some reason, nobody wants to answer any of us about Islam. I have a question about it. Can you answer by any chance? No?
Yeah, hiya. I mean, he's refusing to engage with me. How you doing, my friend? What's your name, by the way?
Charlie, I've ran into you once before.
Yeah, Junior.
Trying to give him some information because we were just having a private conversation.
Oh yeah, what was your question?
Do you like interrupting people?
Yeah, I love to engage with people,
No, but you
but when
just
you
don't
threaten, okay, so hold on, I'll give you a condition, right? So if you condemn if you condemn your Muslim brother, yeah. So hold on, this is great. So if he condemns him for threatening to beat me up, I won't interrupt you. But if you do, I'm going to interrupt you because I wanted a fruitful discussion. I'm here to. I'm not here to get views. Because you threatened. It's over there. You threatened. Oh yeah. You threatened to beat me up, right?
No one's gonna beat you up. Can I say something?
Yeah, go for it.
My read on you is that you're a very intelligent person.
Yes.
You love to debate, which is fantastic. The logos, but you are young, and I don't mean that in a bad way because I'm young.
Yes.
But the reason I feel from you that you want to debate isn't coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of pain. And it's a pain that you're not aware of because you haven't uncovered the layers of yourself. But when you're speaking, it's very visceral that you're trying to argue and win instead of join together.
So I just want to establish why I'm engaging with the dialogue with these people. Now, it's important as a Christian, especially with the insurgency of apologetics, why one would engage with polemics, right? So the reason why I'm engaging with Homeboy over here is because he threatened to beat me up after I posed a simple argument against Tawheed. Then he went on to say I worship a dead god, and they all started going around me saying they're going to beat me up if I come here again. So I am just trying to ask a question. I don't do this out of hatred. I actually initially engaged in polemics and apologetics because I love to hear religious positions, right? I love to hear the perspective of Islam, what they consider Isa. It's an interesting topic. I mean, I've been trying to research Jewish prudence and what they consider the companions of Isa, but they could never give me a name. So, like, stuff like that interests me.
Can I maybe just get your perspective? I understand what you're saying, but my personal feedback for you would be that it feels like you're coming from a place of division and argumentation, which is instantly going to cause people. Obviously, it's horrible if somebody threatens to beat you up. That's worse than anything you're doing by a million miles. But the way that you come at a conversation, if it's to directly challenge and pick and poke and prod, that's fine for somebody like me. If you were to challenge, pick and poke and prod my ideas all day, I would never threaten to beat you up. But for some people, that's just going to push their tether. So you have to find this way of communicating that is going to make people a lot more open.
Do you accept that someone who once posed a fruitful discussion then threatens me? Do you expect the courtesy that I am nice around the conversation? Because yes, I do pose that Islam and Christianity are two completely separate religions which have no similarities in terms of truth. And I am against Islam for moral and ethical reasoning. And ultimately, I think Islam as a theology stinks. Now, I love him. I love his sentiment of wanting to worship a god. But as soon as you show that sentiment in threatening Christians or interrupting me when I was helping a Christian brother at their stand, I then will engage them at their level, not insulting them, not, in fact, trying to fight them, but rather posing arguments that they can't answer.
But you didn't answer anything I said. What I'm saying is that obviously it's bad if somebody threatens you. Obviously that's not okay. But if you want to progress as a person, you have to be able to understand how to communicate in a way that won't inflame people. And this is coming from a person, I've done that too.
If it's okay, I understand as humans we may all do this. And again, it's divisive religion. But if you have said something as inflammatory as I'm going to beat you up if you come here again, I am going to give the courtesy back by giving inflammatory statements against Islam.
Right, but you understand they didn't open with that.
Okay, they did. No, hold on. I'll give you the story, then we can end the conversation here. So I went up to them, I posed a basic argument against Tawheed. They recognized me. They said, I worship a dead god. They came up to me, they said, if you come up to us again, we're going to beat you up. They took me to the sides, they held me they went beside me, they started fighting me. Or trying to fight me rather. So, huh?
You don't need to repeat what you said.
So, great.
If he has a camera, right? It should be on the camera. I think he's making this from you.
Yeah, so
about the Quran, right?
This is going to take like 1 more minute, and then I'll be with
Because
you.
I think he just interrupted our conversation.
But can we have a talk about the Quran afterwards? You can have an uninterrupted conversation. Okay, so after your uninterrupted conversation about.
One more minute, and then I'll be
Okay,
with you. if
so
that's okay.
would it be fair to say after your uninterrupted conversation about the Quran, we should be able to discuss in a time and moderated manner anything about Islam and Christianity?
No,
Why is that then?
because it all matters what the intention in your heart
So
is.
my
Let me
intention
finish.
is this.
It all matters the intention in your heart, and as human beings, fallible human beings, it's very easy to misinterpret our own intentions. And what I feel from you is that you have rationalizations, but you're not connected to your heart. You're so in your head that you don't understand the energy that's coming out of you.
Okay, so I can attack this from a position, like an argumentative position, whereby you just say, I feel like I'm doing this. Now again, I am trying to pose inflammatory arguments against Islam because I believe them to be true. I know they have no refuter for it, and a debate isn't for me to change their position in the context of religion and in context of what we're doing at the stand. Because he will never change to Islam. I never changed for Christianity. It's just a brute fact, right? Ultimately,
let's wrap it up.
hold on.
Let's wrap it up.
So ultimately, I am trying to ask him questions around the people here. Okay, well, that's very simple.
So, your 3 questions. Number 1, Jesus only worshipped God. No, also he also paid reverence to the person of the Father and prayed to him. For example, when the disciples asked Jesus, how do we pray? What's the first thing he says? Our Father, who art in heaven. So, he also prayed and called God his Father. That's point number 1. Yes? Jordan? Yeah. No, don't worry. He's seeking the hikmah. I got the hikmah. I'm giving him Christian hikmah. Now, when you want Christian hikmah as well, I'm going to give it to you too. No. Don't worry. He wants hikmah. I'll come to you in a second. So, point number 1, right? Now, point number 2. When you say that he only prayed to God, absolutely. He only prays to God because if God comes to earth as a man, he won't become an atheist. For example, Allah believes in himself, correct? So when Allah appeared behind the mountain to Musa and the mountain exploded, Allah didn't become an atheist. He still believes in himself. See? The Father believes in the Son believes in the Spirit, all that good stuff. And they talk to each other eternally. That is why when he prays, he points to the Father. Now, how do you respond? Because you're going to show me how I feel. Okay. So, my friend, here's the problem, right? So, philosophy is used in every religion. For example. No, listen. For example, when you say Allah is X, right? That statement alone is philosophical because we need to understand what you mean by that term. Because if you say, for example, Allah is one, and I ask you what is one, that is a question of philosophy. Simple. Anyway, show me how I feel. You're going to show me how I feel. And I answered you completely. And now you can't answer anymore. Perfect. Okay. Now, Habibi, Yanni, I have a question for you. Here's my question for you. It's called the logical problem of the Quran, or the Qira'at. Where are you going? Come back! We're talking. Yanni, Habibi, come on now. Come to me. No? All right. Yanni, when you want to talk more, come to me, okay? We'll talk more, yeah? Shukri. Homeboy, how about you? Yanni, you want to talk or not? Your speaker is on the side. So, unless, tell you what, okay? Tell you what, put it in your pocket. Put it in mine. Bang. Done. Okay, give him your phone and I'll give him back the mic. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Woo! Yanni. Okay. Well, He told me to put away my mic. I put it away, and now he ran over there. All right, fair enough.
I got told I didn't have the energy to debate.
Oh, okay. You lack of energy. Fair enough.
I mean, obviously I'm a kid, right? I'll go to the camera. I'm a kid and I've been gaining prevalence at the corner, right? So ultimately there are going to be suspicions that I'm being dishonest. But I love doing, street preaching. But these guys threaten me. So I treat it with...
Well, somehow, since you've come back again, they haven't threatened you. I wonder what will happen.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a reason why we were told to go out in twos.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some hiccup there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how did that one go?
He recognized me from the park, and he's some agnostic atheist, and he was just saying that I'm not spiritually engaged and I don't have the energies to debate culturally.
I see. Fair enough. Well, I think we've talked to all of them now. All that remains is our friend over there.
Yeah, the shouty one that threatened to beat me up.
Oh, it was him?
Oh, it was him, yeah.
Yeah, Andy. Wait, Andy, you told my brother here you beat him up. Why? Why, Andy? Is this the way the Quran tells you to talk to us? Surah 29, Ayah 41 or 6. Talk to the people of the book in the best of ways. How can you threaten to beat him up? Allah will curse you for this. And our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be his name. His will be done on earth even as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Look at that, at the same time. Oh, he wants more. Yo, listen. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness, even for his name's sake. Yea, even though I walk in the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Hey, listen.
What? No, Jesus spoke Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic.
Arabic.
Right, but you don't have Qurayshi Arabic. So
Okay.
Muhammad spoke Qurayshi Arabic. You don't have that anymore.
Yeah, so I just want to confirm, right? So on camera, so he just spread misinformation. So you see that Jesus cross-referenced from the Hebrew manuscripts and the Greek Septuagint, necessitating that him as a rabbi would have spoken Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic, right? You see this with his conversation with Pontius Pilate and him quoting from the Hebrew manuscripts. So,
Yeah, exactly.
may Allah guide you.
Now, Andy, like I said, please do not tell my Christian brothers and sisters next time that you will beat them up.
Oh, that's just the Christians then.
I see. Please do not tell the Ahlul Injil that you will beat them up. Okay, we made our points. We made our points.
I think we should go back to our stance.
Very well then. Gentlemen, ladies, Sobhan, Yeshua, okay? I hope you all come to Christ one day. And next time you're ready to debate, we are here.
We'll be here every week.
All right.
Let's.
Well, please, don't tell any lies about Christianity. Don't lie about the Trinity. Don't lie about our doctrine. If you want to send anybody over to us to learn about the Hikmah, let us know, all right? Sobhan.
Well, now we're just going to do street preaching.